A little over a week into it, how do you feel the offense is coming together?
Feel great, man. You can just see, excuse me, everyone just getting more comfortable with the whole system. It's been great to see, and a lot of guys have really stepped up. There's a lot of competition on our offense, making guys better.
Hearing a lot about how physical everything is out there.
Yeah, it's very physical for the O-line and D-line especially. Us quarterbacks, we don't get hit too much, but the guys are really embracing it and playing well through it.
What do you sense as the biggest improvement as an offense that you've seen so far?
Just the competitiveness around the whole offense. See guys really getting after it, bringing it every day. No matter if it's hot, no matter what the circumstances are. Guys are really coming out to practice the right way and having the right mentality going out there.
You said a couple of weeks ago one thing you could do to help out was make quicker decisions and help your offensive line in the protection standpoint. Are you there yet where you can see them doing a better job, but you're also helping them in protecting you as a passer?
Yeah, just making smarter, quicker decisions. We can see that with every one of our quarterbacks, just teaching it, another year of learning it and just learning our protections better, knowing what our problems are, and just getting the ball out.
A lot of players in your years of expertise, they always say the game slows down. How much is that as you experience, at least throughout practice?
Yeah, I experienced a lot. You just see little things about a defense that kind of, set off what they're going to do, little tips that you can see. And I feel like that's the main thing that hits you quicker, is whether, how the corner's playing and just little tips about a defense that you can pick up on a lot faster.
When was the aha moment, like when you're thinking, okay, I've got this all?
Like this year?
Either this year or in practice or?
I'm really just trying to still learn, just trying to, embrace our system and learn, everything about a defense. Really haven't had that moment where, I think I got it all because, there's never that moment. You're always trying to learn, always trying to get better.
You get humbled a little bit.
Yeah. When you think you know everything, the defense throws something out you never seen, and they make a good play on the ball, and so you got to, reevaluate and just try to learn everything you can.
How successful have you think you've been so far when you've had the opportunity to change a play at the line? I mean, are you a pretty high percentage of getting into the play that the coaches want to see?
Yeah, Coach Roper, he'll give us some checks that we need to look for, and I feel like I've done a good job of seeing the tips and getting us out of a bad play.
How much does that help you, that having that power?
Yeah, it's not like we have unlimited power to do it, but, Coach tells us, if we run this play, we got this look, it's not a good play. We can still run it and probably still get the ball out, but, there's better plays that we can get to, and just seeing that and knowing that, offense is going to be in a good play every time.
How much are you trying to work to try and get the ball out quicker, make it more precise, more crisp?
Yeah, that's the big thing. Right now, being year 2 in the system, you kind of know all the concepts. It's just really, perfecting the accuracy of a ball, just the timing.
You mentioned shots. He'd like to come into every Saturday and take 10 shots a game. That's kind of his ballpark number. How many would you like to take every Saturday?
I do like to throw it deep, but I'm just going to try to execute the best I can what Coach calls, and he has a great plan every game, and if we can go out there and just execute the plays that he calls, we're going to be fine. So, it's good to take shots, but we also have to be able to run the ball every down too.
What is it good to take shots beyond the fact if you hit them?
Yeah, well, it gets guys out of the box. It gets guys off your run game. It makes them, keep their safeties back. When you start just running the ball, they get the safeties down. They put extra guys in the box that you can't block. So you got to be able to take those shots, keep them off your run game.
Different opponents.
Coach Roper's putting the plan together, his sheet for every Saturday. Does he talk to you about that? Do y'all go over that? And does he say, what do you like here? Would you pick this one or that one and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, for sure. Every day we talk about it. And, he expects me to do my film work and be ready to answer those questions. If I go in there and just say, whatever, coach, he's going to know that, I'm not taking it serious. So I got to come in there and, have plays that I like. And he definitely listens to us and listens to the other coaches and about what we think works. And when we propose something to him, though, we got to have, a rationale of why it works, based on film. So, So if you want something run, you better have a reason behind it. So.
Still Skornecki backing you up?
Yeah. Yep.
How confident are you that you need to lean on, either it's lean heavy on the run or lean heavy on the pass, depending on game plan and what you see on defense? How confident are you in leaning on one of those two?
Either one. I mean, we have great receivers and great running backs. So, I mean, there's a lot of weapons around me that we can be very successful in offense doing either, and I'm excited for it.
Jacob, what's the dynamic like between you and Allen? Will you be going under center a little more this year, or just stay in the shotgun?
Yeah, we'll just try some different things. Allen's a great center. I mean, he's so smart. He sees stuff before I do most of the time. And just getting that chemistry with him has been great. And he's doing a great job for us.
How frustrating was it for him last year with that thumb, kind of affecting his snapping and how he...
Yeah, it was just a nagging injury for him. He pushed through it. It did affect him a little bit, and I think he's healthy now, and he's doing great.
You mentioned that you wanted to handle or project your emotions differently this year. Is that something you can work on in practice, or does that have to happen on Saturdays? I mean, is there anything you can do?
Definitely when practice isn't going well, offense is kind of in a slump, or just not performing at our highest level, to kind of just keep the energy going. Keep the energy going, keep the team going in the right direction.
Jake, how much coaches talked a lot about how much you study film, how much you study history here in terms of South Carolina quarterbacks?
Yeah, I mean, growing up in the state, I kind of seen most of them come through here, and I always watched them. You look up and you see the names on the staircase, whatever it is. You see that, and it makes you just want to be like them. Be one of the greats. But they worked extremely hard, and that's what I got to do to get to that level.
How much do you like go on YouTube and start looking up plays of the older guys, maybe that you didn't get to watch on TV?
Sometimes, but I kind of do that with everyone. I kind of just, anytime I see a game, I watch it. No matter what year it was, whatever. I just love watching football and just love everything about it.
How much did the Manning camp help you?
It helped me a lot. Just as far as getting tips from the Mannings and then different guys around the country, and just seeing them and kind of getting bits and pieces from everyone's game.
What kind of guys were they?
Oh, they're great guys, man. The Mannings.
Yeah.
The Mannings, man, they're unbelievable. When they're on the field, they're locked in. Everything's football on the field, but when off the field, there's normal guys. The normal guys that like to have fun and like to give back to other people.
Are there any former quarterbacks who've reached out to you with any advice or mentor, that type of thing?
Yeah, Dylan. Me and Dylan talk a lot, and he always just reminds me to stay humble. Just stay in the film room, and just different ways of leading the guys. I kind of looked at him last year, being the young guy stepping in. What tips he would give me. He gave me a lot and just helped me through the whole process.
Have you talked to Steve Tannehill at all?
No, not really. Not much.
How much improvement have you seen out of the offensive line?
Yeah, Coach Wolford's doing a great job with them. As far as their communication, just the way they're working together, it's been great. Seeing blitzes before they happen, just different tips from a defense that they can get. They're seeing that a lot faster and doing a great job.
Growing up watching USC games, was there one that stood out among any more? The more you think?
Oof.
In terms of quarterback, great win, bad loss, anything like
that? Not one game in particular for me. I always watch Marcus, get after it. Just being from Burns and everything. And just seeing him, how hard he ran and how hard he worked really drove me to be the best I can be throughout, my young career of, middle school or whatever. But just seeing him is the biggest thing I can remember.
Jake, you spent a lot of this summer with the wide receivers, but the first week and a half of camp, has there really been one wide receiver that's really stood out to you?
They're all doing a great job, but as far as young guys, Shot Smith has really impressed us. He's really quick. He's picking up on the plays really well too, so he'll be able to help us this year.
Quarterbacks, you said you obviously don't get touched in practice, but how much do you look forward to seeing that Oklahoma cock drill?
Oh yeah,
practice?
Yeah. Well, it just it fires us up. It gets us going. The guys are enjoying getting after it. They enjoy smacking the pads together and getting after it. So it gets the whole team kind of fired up for practice.
Coach Roper said he likes to have, I think, 8 formations that you can run 5 different looks out of. How hard is it to kind of figure those formations out and get guys arranged where they need to be?
Yeah. It's difficult. at times, but I mean, if you stay in your playbook and just stay in it and want to learn it, it'll be easy. You know, if you go home and just kind of, you know, just do whatever and don't look at your playbook, it's going to be hard to try to go out there and play fast on the field. So just staying in your playbook and really learning it is the biggest thing to help you.
How many hours a day or a week do you think you study film or study your playbook?
I'd say, I mean, probably close to, 3 hours a day maybe, depending on like classes. It might not be all consecutive, but just trying to get in a couple hours a day. We kind of have a list of what we need to watch every day, and it usually takes me, 2 to 3 hours a day.
Was it more than that during the summer?
During the summer?
Yeah.
Maybe a little less. We mostly went back and kind of reviewed games that from last year. So that was kind of more specific things that we needed to watch. But as far as during the season and my own personal like film study, it's about 3 hours a day.
What has Ortre showed you thus far in camp, especially compared to the way he finished up spring?
Yeah, he's definitely. I think he's 100% now. I think during spring his ankle still kind of bothered him a little bit, but I think he's 100% healthy now. He's playing fast. He knows the plays better, so he's able to play that much faster. And he's a big dude. I mean, he's a big joker. So he's a big target and does great for us.
3 hours a day in the film room, you say, per day, every day?
Yeah, I mean, I would say so. I don't know exact number, but I like to get in there after class and just, however long it takes. Whether some days maybe more than 3 hours, but like I said, there's usually a list of. Monday watch third downs. Tuesday watch the red zone cut up. So just different days of the week that coach wants us to watch different stuff. So about 3, give or take, an hour.
5 days
so.
a week, 6 days a week.
Yeah. Usually, start on Sunday, really just breaking it down. Just kind of categorizing the defense is what we call it, and all the way through Friday. Friday, I try to watch probably like the previous game, just kind of buzz through it. Nothing too strenuous on that Friday because we have a lot of meetings anyways. So just getting ready.
Latest you've ever walked out of there?
Oh man. It's been pretty late before. Probably 10:30, 11 some nights. Especially a late class, just getting there late. I'm pretty sure I've slept here before one night. So, it's just getting what we need to get in. You don't want to leave the facility knowing that, there's something else that we could have watched or prepared for, and just wanting to know everything about their defense.
By yourself? Skarnecchia? How does it normally look?
Well, last year it was mostly, me and Perry. Being Scar, I've already talked about it, though. We're going to be here as much as we can. We're going to be together. Because he knows that he's one play away from playing, and I want him to be on the sideline seeing everything that he can to help me on the field. So, Scar's dedicated to doing his role and being the best he can be.